welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. Welcome to our second vlog. This one is called Astrology in a Nutshell. These are my notes, by the way. And I organized my deck with my notes. Alright, let's get into it because I have a lot to get to and I'm going to try to do this in 30 minutes. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like these. If you want more vlogs on this kind of stuff, I can get into birth charts. I can dig deeper into astrology. But we are going to cover a lot. Alright, let's get into it. We're starting with water signs. Water signs are known to be ruled by their emotions, their heart. They wear their heart on their sleeves. They're very compassionate. They're a deep pool. You never know what you're going to get with a water sign. We're starting first with Cancer. Cancer, normally the numbers change on decks, but normally number 4 goes with Cancer and numerology. 2 talks about partnership. 4 talks about family. Cancers are very family-oriented people, for sure. But before we get into it, I thought it would be cool if you are a Cancer to know some famous people that are Cancers like you. So I wrote the ones that I thought everybody would know. You have Khloe Kardashian, Tom Cruise, Kathy Bates, Ariana Grande, Sheryl Crow, Olivia Newton-John, Ben Stiller, Selena Gomez, Tom Hanks, Missy Elliott, Margot Robbie, Chris Pratt, Wanda Sykes, Meryl Streep, Harrison Ford, Conor McGregor. Alright, so what is your best love match, Cancers? Who do you vibe with? And you're going to know better once I get through all of them. But you are paired best with mostly other water signs, as in Scorpio and Pisces, but also Virgo and Taurus. You pair very well with earth signs. Alright, so what are you most known for? I did a really big study and I just wrote down the ones that were the most common, and I'm also going to tell you things that I feel intuitively when I read. But Cancer, oh my god, I forgot to get a tarot deck going. Oh my goodness. You are the Chariot. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to read. I'm going to need this one. And this one. Alright, so overall, Cancers. Oh, by the way, water signs, you are ruled by the cups. So when cups come out in the tarot deck, like 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, King and Queen of Cups, that's all water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And Cancer, you are the Chariot card, like I said. So that's correlating in with tarot. If you are a reader, it's always Cancer energy for the Chariot, but you just intuitively how you're feeling when the cups come out. I always read as water signs. Where the heck is this corn at? I'm gonna pause so I don't eat a bunch of time. Alright, I found it. There you are. You are the Chariot card. Chariot cards aren't normally known for rushing in, movement, and that's very accurate for a Cancer. Your nature is very nurturing, caring, sensitive. A lot of empaths in the Cancer realm as well, and psychics. You're very emotional or ruled. Why am I so tongue-tied today? Ruled by your emotions. Like I said, you're out of all of the astrology signs, most empaths come from the sign Cancer. You're known for your goofiness, your silly behavior, and your playful side. Money is your love language. You are success driven and the most ambitious sign in the tarot deck apart from Aries. I feel like you guys are both equally matched in determination. You're very unpredictable. You're hard to peg, Cancers. You're also hard to read. You have excellent poker faces. You're resourceful people. You're survivors. You're not much of either your constant complainers or you don't complain. I feel like there's two different kinds of Cancers. It can go either way. You like to focus on one thing at a time. You can multitask. You just like to give your heart and soul into one project at a time, one person at a time. You're very loyal. And like I said, your best love matches other than your own signs are Virgo and Taurus. Let's move on. We have Scorpio up next. Here you are, Scorpios. Your number usually is 8. 8 talks about divinity. Numbers are going to change deck by deck, but you're normally an 8, which means you have strong destinies usually, or sometimes in most cases you are like the it person, the popular person, or the boss, something like that. But you are the Death card. Let me find you. They all look different in every tarot deck, but don't get intimidated. The Death card is actually good. It just means one thing is ending and a new thing is beginning. So you are best known for being ahead of the curve. You're excellent trendsetters. You're very good at with Wall Street and like seeing ahead of the curve. But let's get into it. Let's find out some famous people who are also Scorpios that you might be like, ooh, they're Scorpios like me. I wrote ones that everybody would know. Maybe not like, but no. We have Hillary Clinton, Julia Roberts, Bill Gates, Matthew McConaughey, Whoopi Goldberg, Drake, Ryan Reynolds, Katy Perry, Kendall Jenner, Meg Ryan, Anne Hathaway, and Sierra. And your best love interests apart from other water signs, which would be Cancer and Pisces, you're best paired with Earth as well, with Taurus and Capricorn. I feel like Earth and water combine very nicely, but it doesn't have to be. Water mixes with anything, really. Alright, so what are you known for? Let's get the rough stuff out of the way first, because Scorpios get a little bit of a bad rap, because I feel like most of the time you just have a resting bitch face and you're not even like a bad or mean person, or people just are intimidated by you. But you do have a jealous, possessive side, Scorpio, especially about your money, your things like your possessions, your schedule, your routine, and the people you love. You're very possessive, but it comes from the like mama, papa bear type of vibes. You're very protective of those you love and your space. You're very guarded and you're a bit judgy, but nobody would ever know because you have a very passive face, or you just like, you know how to be politically correct I almost said Virgo. Scorpio, you can walk around the room, you can schmooze like the best of them, and you can hate everybody you're talking to, and they're gonna think that they're your best friend. You are excellent salespeople. You are excellent at reading people, their character, what they want to hear, you'll remember their favorite drinks. You'll know what to say to get everybody laughing. You know what I mean? You just know, how to land those shots, Scorpios. You're excellent wingmen or wing ladies as well. I love partying with some Scorpios. Yes, please. It's always a good time with Scorpios. I was born 3 months apart from my cousin. We grew up together. She's a Scorpio. We're like this. Well, we don't really talk anymore. It's sad. Anyway, moving on. You're very secretive. You like to keep things close to your chest. You like to just, announce what you have to announce, let people know what you want to know. You're very professional. You like to have your professional image and you like to have your private image, and you don't like the two to mix. You're very good at covering your tracks as well. You're the most serious of the tarot I'm sorry, the tarot. The most serious of the astrology deck. Scorpio. I freaking hate Mercury retrograde. I cannot speak. I'm ruled by Mercury. I'm a Virgo. So, it's hitting me hard. I'm so sorry. Plus, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I cleaned my whole house, and I did my laundry, and I shot soulful sessions with Spirit, and I've just... I hit a wave of work, and it hasn't stopped. This is something you also understand, Scorpio. You love working. You love making that money. You're very mysterious. Like, people, you're like the bad boy, bad girl. Like, who is that person? They look so cool. Like, what are they like? And then that person's like, I don't know. They don't really talk much. I don't really see much of them. They're like in and out. Nobody really knows much about them. That's a Scorpio. But you're very honest and you're very blunt. Nobody tells it like it is, like a damn Scorpio. They will slash you with words. Don't fuck with no Scorpios. They move very quickly. Once they make a decision, they don't like to second guess it. Lock, sold, let's go. Get a move on. What are we doing here, people? That's a Scorpio. Why do I keep wanting to say Virgo? And what is this? Why am I getting this energy today? I'm not even Italian, but all day I'm like, hey, forget about it. Strangely enough, for how passive you are great comedians. Maybe that's why I'm getting your bubbly energy. You can be very, very stubborn. You do not like to admit that you're wrong at all, like ever. I was not wrong, okay? You just heard it wrong. Scorpio. You're very brave, though. You make excellent police officers, firemen. You're like the first to run in there. You're like right up there with Aries with the like, danger, I look it in the face. Let's do this. You know what I mean? That's a Scorpio. You stand up for what you believe in. You're very strong, moral character. You're the crusaders, the fighters. Sometimes the shit starters because you like the drama a little bit. Sometimes you have to be in the mood. You love the nightlife. You're more night ruled. Not all the time, though. You just like a schedule. Don't like to fuck with the schedule. That's why I keep calling you Virgo, because I'm like that too as a Virgo. Don't fuck with my schedule. I don't like it. This is how I said it's going to go, and this is how it's going. You're the Virgo of the water signs. You're rebels. All right, let's move on. We got Pisces. There you go. Pisces, you're like the mermaids. Pisces, you're usually a 3 or a 12, which makes 3. 3 is spiritual. You are the most spiritual people in all of the astrology sign. Like the most holy, the most common to be a nun or a priest, or just soulful, hippie, like, kumbaya, motherfuckers. Not like that, but you feel me. Alright, so let's get into some famous people I thought that you might think is cool. It's like you. So we have Adam Levine, Rihanna, Eva Longoria, Justin Bieber, Bruce Willis, Drew Barrymore, Camila Cabello, Carrie Underwood, Queen Latifah, Rebel Wilson, Emily Blunt, Kurt Cobain, Steve Jobs, and Josh Groban. Very cool, right? And your best love match, apart from Cancer and Scorpio, which is other water signs like you pair best again with Earth with Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, all 3 signs. So water and Earth, that's what they recommend. But again, really, water goes with anything. It's the best to blend with all the other signs. Think about it. You need water to live. All right. So let's talk about you guys. Like I said, you're the most spiritual, the most zen. You're like always the calm one in the situation. Sometimes you snap, and when you guys snap, you really snap. But this is why Pisces snap. They've been waiting 6 months to say this shit to you. And one day, you're just sitting there, and you drop a straw on the floor, and that Pisces is just gonna fucking lose their shit about that straw but it is not about the straw. That's Pisces. When a Pisces loses their shit, they have more than one thing that they're mad at you about, because a Pisces don't fuck with you for one thing. They're like, I don't like things messing with my zen. Ew, that's stressful. Bye. Ugh. Go keep your drama to your mama. I don't got time. That's a Pisces. But you're very creative. You're the artists. Most, apart from Aquarius, you are the most famous people, as in actors, musicians, comedians. Aquarius is first and Pisces is second. But you're very good writers. You make excellent nurses and doctors and healers and holistic people. You're just so sensitive and sweet and kind, and like God's favorite is what I call Pisces. Because you're sweets. You're little sweet souls. I love Pisces. You're very imaginative. Sometimes you're a little bit pessimistic, but I feel like that's just because you're angels and you can't be perfect. So gotta have a little pessimism in there. That's just my opinion. I don't think, I mean, everybody has their days and their dark times, but like inside, they're a little bit flighty. Like, I kind of take on the Pisces energy. Like, I'm getting it right now where I can't stay on tangent. Pisces are very reactive. Like, you could be driving and talking to them, and they'll see some, oh my God, did you guys see that? Oh my God, can you believe that? There's trash all over. And then they'll talk to you about the planet for 25 minutes, and then circle back to what they were talking about before the trash thing. Pisces. They're like, they have a little bit of a short attention span, but they always know where to go back. You know, they're not stupid. They're just like, I feel like Pisces brain goes 27 miles per hour, and if you're not a Pisces, you're just not going to keep up. So you just have to be like, okay, Pisces, go finish that later, I guess. Go do you, little Pisces. You're probably making something, aren't you? Because you are my inventors, my, like, you probably love, like, drama club and building sets. You're very good with speech. Throat chakra is strong for you. You're good motivational speakers or singers. You're usually softer and timid in nature. You do not like to be, like, if a bully comes at you, you're like, but not because you don't want to fight them. You're like, I don't want to be loud and shit. Like, this is too much. This is stressful. Ew. Pisces don't like stressful. No, thank you. Bye. You hate drama and confrontation. You can be a little bit lazy and passive. Sometimes Pisces have to get a little motivated. But that's just because you're like the hippies. You're like, you like to sleep a little bit. You like to stretch. You like to do things in your own time, but there's usually a method to your madness and a genius to it. You're like, Pisces are the, I want to say quirky artists, but I don't say it in an offensive way, because I really appreciate people that know what they need to get their art out. Like, if you were an artist, you would like need, I don't know why I'm seeing like 27 red candies lined up. And like every time you finish a song or something, you eat one. That's like a Pisces thing to do. I don't know why I saw that. But let's talk about cuspers. There's only so many cuspers that can happen. Cuspers are when two signs not in the same element. So you can't cusp with another water sign. It doesn't count. You have to cusp with another element, which means you have two elements in one body. So if you're a water sign, these are the only possible cuspers for you, which is, if you're a Gemini, you can be a Gemini, if you're a Cancer, you can be a Cancer-Gemini mix. This is called the cusp of magic, and you have to be born on June 17th through the 23rd to be called a cusper. And again, you're the cusp of magic. If you are born between the June 17th and the 23rd, that's a Cancer-Gemini cusper. If you are a Cancer, you can also be a cusper with Leo. This is the cusper of oscillation. I hate that word. This is between July 19th and the 25th. Scorpio, you can be a cusper with Libra. This is called the cusp of drama, and this is between October 19th and the 25th. If you're a Scorpio, you can be a cusper with Sagittarius. This is called the cusp of revolution, and this is between February 15th and the 21st. And finally, Pisces, you can be a cusper of Aquarius, which is called the cusp of sensitivity, and that's between February 15th and the 21st. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Scorpio, if you're a cusper with Sagittarius, the cusp of revolution is November 18th to the 24th. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Aquarius and Pisces cusper, you are the cusp of sensitivity, February 15th through the 21st. And Pisces, you can also be a cusper with Aries. This is called the cusp of rebirth, and this is between March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day, and the 23rd. And again, you are all ruled by the the cups in the tarot deck. So all of the cups suits can be any of the water signs, but specifically, Pisces, I didn't show you your card. You are the moon card. Where are you, moon? Moony, 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 moony. I know I pulled you. Okay, the moon card. They're going to look different. Pisces is the moon. But, like I said, Pisces for the moon, that's only Pisces. Cancer is only the Chariot, and Scorpio is only the Death card. But all the other cups, I just go by how I feel, to be honest. But that closes out the water signs, and we are moving on to air signs. Oh my god, it's definitely going to be more than 30 minutes. Air signs are known for being up in their head a lot, taking a long time to think, or being very creative geniuses, or think tanks. So air signs, you are ruled in the tarot deck by the swords. So any sword, like Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, anything like that, other than your specific cards, that which we'll get into, they can be air energy. I take it by how I feel when I'm reading the cards around it. But let's talk about famous people who are also Geminis. We have Angelina Jolie, Kanye West, Colin Farrell, Prince, Johnny Depp, Laverne Cox, Tom Holland, Heidi Klum, Zoe Saldana, JFK, Morgan Freeman, and Amy Schumer. And your best love interests, apart from other air signs, which would be Libra and Aquarius, you pair best with Leo and Aquarius and Libra. Leo, I guess, which is a fire sign. Let's talk about you. You are known as the class clowns, the humorous, sarcastic, snarky, witty, playful though. You have very youthful spirits. You like to get everybody riled up. You're probably the daredevil or the prank war champion, if you will. You're sometimes known to have split personalities, as in one day you can be completely bubbly and nice, and in the next part of the day you can be like, nobody fucking talk to me. It's like your personality changes like that. Or you're just known to have severe mood swings, not always true, or anger issues. Usually take the longest to consider things. Geminis get very stuck in their head. They sometimes get caught up in overthinking or worrying too much about other people's opinions. But you are known to be the social butterflies. You're the best party planners, event hosts. You're the life of the party. You usually dress unique. You're usually known for something unique, either how you speak, your choices, your food preferences, how you dress. You're usually very busy. You like to be a part of several things at once. You're usually good with responsibility, or you're either very good with responsibility or you just don't like it. There's very different kinds of Geminis. But again, with money, you're either on point with money and a tight wad, or you're very bad with money and you're frivolous. There's no happy mediums with the Geminis. You like to look good. You take care of your appearance. And your card is the Lovers. Where are you? Goodness gracious. I thought this would be a system I could read, but apparently. Second. Did I not pull it? The Lovers card has disappeared. Oh, here you are. The Lovers. They're going to look different in every deck. But the Lovers card represents love, twin flames, soulmates. So you're a very good card to get in the tarot deck. All right, let's move on. I'm sorry, did I show you Gemini? No, I didn't. And your number is usually 3 or 1 and 2, 12. Just like numbers repeat, but you are normally connected to spirit. You're usually psychic mediums or paranormal investigators were most common for you guys. All right, Libra, number 7, talks about luck. You're usually either very unlucky or very lucky. Again, there's no really happy mediums. You are the Justice card, or I also read you as the Judgment card. Not everybody does, but I do personally. So you have 2 possibilities in my reading to come out. Some famous people that are Libras. We have Bruno Mars, Will Smith, Kim Kardashian, Kate Winslet, Gwen Stefani, Gwyneth Paltrow, Zac Efron, Hilary Duff, Cardi B, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Serena Williams, Doja Cat, Hugh Jackman, Halsey, and Matt Damon. So what a freaking lineup there. Holy shizzle. Yeah, alright. So what characteristics are you known for? Of course, you're the Justice card because you're the diplomat. You are usually the middleman, Libras, or the boss, the crime boss. You're either working with the police and an FBI, or you're the other side, but you're the masterminds is what I'm getting at. You're usually activists, care about politics the most. Unfairness really upsets you. You don't like it. You like equality. You want people to have the same. You're peacekeepers. You're very good at resolving and delegating. You're the most green, the most energy efficient, and the most conscious of their carbon footprint. So go you, Libra. You can be sharp-tongued or hot-tempered, and very blunt. Also known for your resting bitch face. Don't kill the messenger. You struggle to make the decisions like Gemini as well. Air signs always get caught up in their head. They second guess themselves. Lack of confidence could have been an issue for you at some point. You're the hardest on yourself. Libras beat themselves up the most. They criticize themselves the most, but they are also known to have the highest standards and can be a bit of a diva or just particular about the things that they like. They like to keep their circles small, but they like attention at the same time. They're mysterious, but they will let people in. They don't like confrontation, but they'll deal with it if they have to. They overly look on the bright side. Like they always try to paint the brightest picture, and they're very health conscious and health driven about their bodies. Your love match, apart from other air signs, which would be Aquarius and Gemini, you're paired well with Leo and Sagittarius. Okay, all right, let's move into Aquarius. You are the Star card usually, well, always. But the Star card is going to look different on every card. They don't usually have a number. Sometimes they do. I don't place a number with Aquarius. But Aquarius card is like the chosen one, wish fulfillment, being selected. It's a very good card. You want the star card to come up upright for you. Let's talk about some famous Aquariuses. We have Kerry Washington, Chris Rock, Megan Thee Stallion, John Travolta, Ashton Kutcher, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Evan Peters, Michael Jordan, Ellen DeGeneres, Shakira, Harry Styles, Jen Aniston, The Weeknd, Alicia Keys, Oprah Winfrey, Ed Sheeran, Justin Timberlake, and Christian Bale. That's a hell of a fucking lineup. Like I said, Aquarius is the number one birth sign for famous people, mostly musicians, as well as Pisces was number 2. So your best love match, other than other air signs, which would be Gemini and Libras, you're paired with Sagittarius the best. All right, so let's talk about you, Aquariuses. You get sucked into a project. Like, you lose time in your mind, in your creative projects, in your work. You're workaholics. Or it's one way. It's either you're workaholics or you're just very unmotivated. Like, nomad. I wouldn't say unmotivated. Simplistic. Like, I'm getting like the wild. Only carries what they own in a backpack, and like they can make money wherever they are. They don't really give a shit. They go by where the wind takes them, or you're just like always reaching for some kind of status. They're usually creators, trendsetters, famous people, like I said. They're very impulsive. They make a decision without thinking sometimes. They're known for humanitarian, so you're the most giving sign of all Aquarius. You have the biggest hearts. You think most of other people before yourself. Like I said, you're the best gift givers as well. You like really know how to get in someone's mind. You're also known to be the best at sex. The best lovers. So go you, Aquarius. I was looking through all the research and I was like, go Aquarius on my notes. But you're very motivated. You're the dreamers. You're very selfless and sweet, optimistic, highly intelligent. You're probably the smartest sign in all of the astrology signs. So Aquarius, there's not much to say about you, but what there is to say is big. Let's talk about possible cuspers for you as an air sign. So if you're a Gemini, you could be a cusper with Taurus. That's known as the cusp of energy, and that's May 17th through the 23rd, which is coming up. Happy birthday. If you are a Gemini, you can be a cusper with a Cancer as well. This is the cusp of magic. This is June 17th through the 23rd. Again, cuspers are two signs from opposite elements. They can't be from the same element. So this would be earth and air and water. So if you're a Libra, you can be a cusper with Virgo. This is called the cusp of beauty. This is between September 19th and the 25th. Libra, you can also be a cusper with Scorpio, and this is called the cusp of drama between October 19th and the 25th. And Aquarius, you can be a cusper with Capricorn. This is called the cusp of mystery, and this is between January 16th and the 23rd. Aquarius, you can also be a cusper with Pisces, and this is the cusp of sensitivity from February 15th through the 21st. I know, that's a mouthful. Did I say that you're ruled by swords? In the tarot deck, you are the sword. So anytime swords come out, like Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, whatever it is, I vibe out to the card. But specific cards like the Justice card, the Lovers card, and the Star card, those are specific oriented signs. The rest just go by feeling. All right, let's move on to fire signs. Fire signs, you're normally the number 23, which comes to 5. You're the change makers. Not afraid to bring on the change. Let's start with Leo, and there you are with number 5, the change makers. Here we go. Let's talk about famous people who are Leos. We have J-Lo, Kylie Jenner, Barack Obama, Chris Hemsworth, Sandra Bullock, Jennifer Lawrence, Madonna, Shawn Mendes, Demi Lovato, Halle Berry, Joe Jonas, Jason Momoa, what is his name? Something like that. Mimosa. I wish I had one right now. Jason. Whitney Houston, Ben Affleck, Mick Jagger, and Dua Lip. I call her Dua Lipia. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I like to say Dua Lipia. Like that. Sorry if that's not how you say it. Leo, I have 2 cards for you when I read tarot. You are technically the Sun card, but I also read you as the Strength card. So, not all tarot readers do. Most tarot readers do count the Strength card as Leo. But fire signs, you're ruled by wands. So like Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, that I go by feeling. That could be any of the fire signs, but you specifically can only be Strength or the Sun card to me when I read tarot. So let's talk about you as a person. You're the most confident, the most self-belief, the most self-love, the best motivators, the best cheerleaders, make the best captains, good leaders. You like attention. You got the it quality. You're usually good looking, not always, but the negative side, there are, don't kill the messenger, and again, don't take offense. This is only for some Leos, not all Leos. You're known to be the most vain and narcissistic and money hungry of all of the signs. But I just feel like you just have a level of status in your mind, Leos, that you like to reach. And I'm not judging you because I'm a cusper. I'm a Virgo Leo cusper, so I'm part Leo. Alright, so you love the drama and you love excitement. You love probably reality TV. When people are fighting in the hall, it's always a Leo with their head out like, what's going on out here? You don't always start it. You might subtly start it. You like to stir things up. You're a fire sign. You just like that. That's a Leo. But not always for vindictive ways. Sometimes it's to shake things up just to get people to pay attention. Like you're very good activists. You always come up with good punchlines, Leo. But you're very hardworking. You're very loyal. You're very diligent. You always know the plan. Make a plan. Like I said, strong leaders. Best at self-love and self-care. You'd like to take care of yourself. You have demands of yourself. You demand the best of the best. You are a Leo. You want your mane to look good, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you're very sweet. You're very loving. You make the best parents, Leo. Go you. But yes, you're known either as like the popular it person, like prom king, prom queen, or the class clown, or the school star, if you will. Your best love match, other than other fire signs, which would be Aries and Sagittarius, you're paired well with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, which is air signs. All right, let's move on to Aries. You're usually the number 1 because you don't need anyone, Aries. You are an army all in yourself. Oh my God, here we go with Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's talk about some famous people. Oh wait, you're the Emperor card in the tarot deck. It's going to look different on each one, but you are you're the freaking Emperor. You're a war god, okay? You're the epitome of a war god. That's it. My dad's an Aries. I know. All right, so oh, yes, you're known for the leaders. Let's talk about celebrities. Who's a celebrity Aries that you might know? Elton John, Lady Gaga, Robert Downey Jr., Reese Witherspoon, Kourtney Kardashian, Emma Watson, Eddie Murphy, Chance the Rapper, Paul Rudd, Jackie Chan, Mandy Moore, Celine Dion, Elle Fanning, and Aretha Franklin. So what a freaking lineup. Who are you best paired with? Other than other fire signs, which would be Leo and Sagittarius, you're best paired with Gemini. Let's talk about you as a person. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you when each sign was. And I forgot to write it. If you need to know what astrology sign, because I don't know all the dates, just Google what your birthday, put in your birthday, and what is my astrology sign, and it'll come up in Google. You don't even have to figure it out. But I did write it down for you. It's between March 21st and April 19th. Oh wow, my dad's the last day of Aries. That's my dad's birthday, April 19th. He's probably a cusper. Anyway, I'm a cusper too. Maybe I get it from my dad. Alright, anyway. Aries, you're known to be fiery and hot-headed, of course. You're known for your tempers. Nobody wants to fuck with an Aries, but everybody knows when an Aries comes into a room. You're a powerhouse. They feel your energy. You're ruled by your passions. You got to be passionate about it, or you're just not going to be about it at all. You're either in it or you don't want nothing to do with it. You're very driven. You're known to be overachievers. Very hard workers. You're money oriented, not in a bad way, but money inspires you. It's like a game to you. How much money can I make? I'm an Aries. I'll make the most money I can. You're very brave. You make very good officers, soldiers, leaders. You're motivators. You're very good at physical fitness and the health world. You're excellent lovers. Surprisingly, Aries, you're the most romantic. I was shocked. My mouth dropped. Because Aries are so, stoic and strong. But when you love hard, Aries. You're usually like the team captain or the class president. You like people in small doses. And not all the time. You like to be more by yourself. You're best paired other than other fire signs like... Oh, wait, I said that, right? Yeah. Gemini. Repeating myself. Alright, let's move on to Sagittarius. My mom's a Sagittarius. My dad's an Aries. Can you tell why they got divorced? There's 2 fire signs. Burning the house down. Anyway, I wrote the dates for you too. November 22nd through December 21st. And you are the Temperance card. It's going to look different in every deck. But you are the Temperance. You're peaceful. Come to a Sagittarius and they will help you figure it out. But let's talk about famous people who are Sagittarius to get you excited. We have Jay-Z, Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, Scarlett Johansson, Brad Pitt, Nicki Minaj, Jamie Foxx, Lucy Liu, Jamie Lee Curtis, Alyssa Milano, Jake Gyllenhaal, Samuel L. Jackson, Chadwick Boseman was also a Sagittarius. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Tina Turner and Julianne Moore. So that's a pretty impressive lineup as well. Your best love match, apart from other fire signs, which would be Aries and Leo, again, is Gemini. So air and fire seem to pair quite well. You're known as the providers, Sagittarius. You're very honest. You're the truth tellers. You sometimes say it a little bit too bluntly or a little harshly, but not all the time. You're adventurous. You're the wanderlust souls. You love traveling. You don't like to be still. You're the nomads. You're very smart and logical. You like to use your time well. You like to use your money well. You like to invest in things. You're very detail-oriented. You're optimistic, a very good cheerleader and motivator as well. You make the best teachers and caretakers, very good nurses. You're the most sexual sign, by the way, the most promiscuous. Doesn't have to be. You're just... also known for the most sex addicts and drug addictions. I'm sorry, Sag, don't kill me. But you're just very passionate. When you want something, you want something. You are either addicted to coffee, a sweet, a food. Like, there's one thing that you just can't live without, Sagittarius. You know it. You know it. You just latch onto that one thing and you carry it through your whole life. That's a Sagittarius. Not necessarily bad things. It could be working out. It could be studying. It could be reading a book, but you always make time for it in your day. You're the best time management and the best money planning. You make excellent accountants. You're also the best matchmakers, little cupids. All right. Let's talk about possible cuspers for air signs. if you are, I'm sorry, for fire signs, if you are an Aries, you can be a cusper with Taurus. This is the cusp of power, and that's between April 16th and the 22nd. If you are a Leo, you can be a cusper with Cancer. This is the cusp of oscillation. This is July 19th through the 25th. Leo, you can also be a cusper with Virgo. That's me. The cusp of exposure. This is August 19th through the 25th. My birthday is the 25th. I'm a cusper like my dad on the last day. I just learned something. I got it from my dad. My dad's April 19th. He's the last Aries cusper. And I'm the last Virgo cusper. That's freaky deaky. Sorry. Got the goosies. Alright, so if you're Sagittarius, you can be a cusper with Capricorn. This is the cusp of prophecy, and that's between December 18th and the 24th. And then Sagittarius, you can also be a cusper with Scorpio, and this is the cusp of revolution, and that's November 18th through the 24th. Aries, you can also be a cusper with Pisces, and this is the cusp of rebirth. That's between March 17th and the 23rd. Holy moly. All right, let's get into the earth signs. All right, earthies. Earth signs are the most grounded and level-headed. It's just in our nature, but we are ruled by the pentacles. Oh, by the way, did I say fire signs, you're ruled by the wands? So Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, that all goes by how I feel in the tarot reading. But like I said, the Sun card, Strength card is only Leo. The Emperor card is only Aries. And the Temperance card is only Sag. But the rest of the wands go by feel. Earth signs, you're ruled by pentacles. You're going to have specific cards, but any of the pentacles can go by energy other than the specific cards. Let's talk about Virgos. Usually you're the number 6, which is after the change comes in somebody that needs to create order again. You are the order, the restorers, the bring back to life, the mothers, the fathers, the nurturers, nurturers. There we go. Let's talk about Virgo. Famous people that are Virgos. We got Beyonce, Zendaya, Keanu Reeves, Salma Hayek, Nick Jonas, Pink, Blake Lively, Cameron Diaz, Adam Sandler, Chris Pine, Bill Murray, Melissa McCarthy. Oh, I love her so much. I hope I say it right. Taji B. Henson? Taji? Love her. Amy Poehler, Niall Horan, and Freddie frickin' Mercury. Yes! He's my favorite. I love him. Freddie, can we be friends? Alright, so who are you best paired with other than other Virgos, other Capricorns, and other Tauruses? Your best... I was shocked because Pisces is the exact opposite of Virgo. Like, you are literally polar opposites, but apparently you make the best love matches, as well as Scorpio and Cancer. But Virgo, you're the most ambidextrous other than Cancer. Cancer and Scorpio, or Cancer and Virgos can literally date anybody. Out of all the signs that I studied, they can really fit in. They can make anything work, but it's not always the best match, just because they can make it work. Virgo are people pleasers a bit. I know, because I am. I'm a cusper. I'm also a Leo, but you are the Hermit card. It's going to look different in every deck. This can only be a Virgo. The Recluse. You're very humble. You're servants. You are a do-gooder, an overachiever, a people pleaser, sometimes to the detriment of your own health. You're a worrywart. You're an over-planner, overthinker. You obsess too much sometimes. You do things too obsessively too much. Like you get sucked into a diet, and that diet becomes your whole life, and then you get sucked into something else. That's just a Virgo. You're very focused. You stay to yourself a lot. You need time alone to be healthy. You're introverts, very artistic, very good writers. You often have more than one job at a time or more than one hobby. You like to stay busy. You like to have your hand in a lot of pots. You love organization and cleanliness. You, unfortunately, are most known for your OCD-ness. Virgos, I am one, so I'm not talking shit. Like Saturday is my clean day. I don't go out. I clean my house on Saturdays. Like, that's fucking Virgo lame right there. But I can't start my week if my house isn't clean. That's a Virgo. But, yes, we're very sensitive. We're also the most known, for the strongest psychics ever recorded in history are Virgos. But unfortunately, we're the most serial killers, birth signs. Anyway, let's move on. Taurus, you're usually the number 2. Talks about partnership. You are the Hierophant card, which talks about marriage, contracts, all that good stuff. Spiritual teacher, spiritual guru. Let's talk about some famous people who are Tauruses. We have Adele, Jessica Alba, Janet Jackson, Queen Elizabeth, the one that just passed away, was a Taurus, David Beckham, George Clooney, Channing Tatum, Lizzo, Megan Fox, The Rock, Cher, Renee Zellweger, Stevie Wonder, Kelly Clarkson, and Jerry Seinfeld. That's a hell of a lineup right there. You are known for the parents, being the parents, the parental figures. Other than other earth signs like Virgo and Capricorn, you're best paired with Cancers. And let's talk about you. You're the most reliable. You can always count on a Taurus. You're the most excellent homemakers. Man, woman, doesn't matter. You're usually known for your cooking or something that you do that brings people together, whether you host the best parties or you make the best meals, or you call everybody up and you make sure everybody meets once a month. You host a book club. I don't know. That's a Taurus. You're very good managers. You're very structured and good with money and investments. You probably work in banking, or are like the boss and manage people and schedules. Like I said, you're the most practical, so you know how to fill out a spreadsheet, Taurus. You also need structure. You need things to make sense. You need things to be logical. You don't like your time wasted. You're the hardest to get to love, like get you to open up, Taurus. But once you do, you don't like switching partners. Well, there's two sides. Like I was studying Tauruses. There's no happy medium. You're either very loyal and family oriented, or you're just very free spirited and don't want a family and very sexual. It can go either way with a Taurus, but they're mostly you're the best listeners out of everybody. And like I said, you make the best decisions, so everybody usually comes to you for advice. You're the advice givers. You are the counsel of everybody, but you're also the one that sits back and watches everything and won't react. You're like the logger, or the people in the courtroom that just writes what everybody says. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. You're usually the number 10, which talks about completions and endings. And in the tarot deck, you are the Devil card. Don't get freaked out. It's just endings and new beginnings, like the Death card, but it can talk about codependencies and addictions as well. You have the most highly addictive personality. So like Taurus, kind of known for drug addiction, sex addiction, gambling. It's just the nature of Virgos as well. I feel like Earth signs just latch onto things, and they just, if they like it, they'll run with it, and they have a hard time giving it up. But let's talk about famous people who are Capricorns. You have Michelle Obama, Denzel Washington, LeBron James, John Legend, Dolly Parton, Mary J. Blige, Bradley Cooper, Jim Carrey, Elvis Presley, Nick Cage, Diane Keaton, Kate Middleton, Jared Leto. Betty White was also a Capricorn. Rest in peace, Betty White. David Bowie and Ricky Martin. And your best love match, apart from Taurus and Virgo, is a Scorpio. So you're the most hardworking. No one works like you. Are the mule. Like, you will bust your ass, Capricorn. You don't quit. You will, like, if you were in the military and everyone's like, you're gonna quit, the one in the back is like, fuck you, I don't quit for nothing. That's a Capricorn. You're also, like, on the sports team. Like, if you're all playing and one of your teammates gets hurt, it's the Capricorn who's like, what's wrong with you? Why did you tackle him? You hurt him. I'm going to break your face. In the middle of the game, that's a Capricorn. You're very defensive. You are a protector. You don't take no one's shit. Because you're a Capricorn, you say it how it is. You either like someone or you don't. You don't have time for bullshit. You're a Capricorn. But yes, you're very direct, but not always like mean. You're just very intimidating, either because you're good looking or you have some kind of stature, or you're just Capricorns. You don't fuck with a Capricorn. I have lots of Capricorns in my family. My older brother, my little sister, and her 2 kids. They're all Capricorns, so I'm like a Capricorn expert, okay? I watch them all fight and I'm like, wow. This is crazy. There's 4 Capricorns fighting. Like, if nobody goes harder than my little sister and my big brother, the 2 Capricorns. Because this one don't give a fuck and this one don't give a fuck. And all of us are like... It's a true story. But they also get along the best when they want to. And they can Capricorns, you have a way of, out of all the other signs, like when communicating to other people like you guys like have a secret language. It's creepy. You're like twins with other Capricorns. You just jive, you get it, you feel each other. You ain't gotta say shit. I just fucked up my hair, Cappies. But yes, you're known for your impatience though. I have yet to meet a Capricorn who's patient. Even if they don't say anything, I can see their like fingers tension and they're like, I don't want to say anything, but this person is walking so slow and it's driving me crazy. It's Capricorn. You don't always react. You cap it and you're nice and you're polite, but inside you're like, if this person does not walk faster, I'm gonna step on the back of their shoe and be like, oops, sorry. That's a Capricorn. You usually have great fashion and great style, great taste. You're usually right on trend. You're known to be inventors and scientists. Again, very family oriented. You're also known not to be good with money. Again, this is a high extreme, one way or the other. You're very good with money, but you're a Scrooge, and you're very bad with money, and you give it away to people who don't deserve it. You like to live on the edge. You like to just see what happens. Nobody goes with the flow better than a Capricorn. I don't know how you do it. I wish I had that trait. For realsies. Even though I am also an earth sign, I don't calm for nothing. I'm a Virgo. How do you calm down? I don't know. Still, I'll be here 38 years from now, still trying to figure that one out. All right, let's talk about possible cuspers for earth signs. All right, Taurus, you can be a cusper with Aries, the cusp of power between April 16th and the 22nd. Taurus, you can also be a cusper with Gemini. That's the cusp of energy, May 17th through the 23rd. Virgo, you can be a cusper with Leo, like me. The cusp of exposure, August 19th through the 25th. I'm the 25th. Capricorn, you can be a cusper with Sagittarius. That's the cusp of prophecy, December 18th through the 24th. And Capricorn, you can also be a cusper with Aquarius, which is the cusp of mystery, and that's January 16th through the 23rd. Again, a cusper is 2 different elements. as in fire, water, earth, air. They can't be the same elements. All right. Let's talk about planets. All right, getting into the moon. The moon card, this is like the truth in the tarot deck if you draw the moon card. Like either truth is being revealed or restricted, depending on which way it comes up. You can either be seeing it clearly or not seeing it at all and being completely delusional, depending on how it lands. Either more information is needed or you have all the facts, more information is needed. You feel me? Either working on yourself and shadow work. You could be in your head about something or very deep thinking. This could also mean literal distance between people or distance in a relationship or dark night of the soul. Let's talk about Jupiter. I'm sorry, the moon usually is 14 into a 5, talks about change, transformation, the dark side of transformation. Jupiter is 18, makes a 9, almost at the finish line, the cusper I call it. It's also known as the Hierophant in the tarot deck. This is like love, faith, healing, a restorative energy, light being light worker, being a chosen one, wish fulfillment, star seed, happiness or a happy soul, spiritual ascension, spiritual healer or guru. This could be a commitment card like the Hierophant, or family oriented. It could be a new birth of a person or a project, or a new relationship, or a rekindling of a relationship. So all the Jupiter can mean in reading tarot. Let's talk about the Sun card, which is also Leo energy, or the Leo card, or the literal Sun card. There is a Sun card in the tarot deck. I showed it to you with Leos, but this is a good omen, or the Yes card. This means happiness, wish fulfillment, or light at the end of the tunnel, or troubles ending. Success, abundance, healing or hope, manifestation, true love, relaunch or a second chance, or a rebrand, recovery, forgiveness, peace, or contentment. Talk about Uranus, which is usually 20 or a 2, talks about partnership or partnership with yourself. It's also known as the Fool card in the tarot deck. This could mean stuck mentality, stubborn, roadblocks or karmic blocks, karmic lessons or learning life's lessons, being at school or practicing something, or being in school, fighting through something or giving up completely, facing adversity, stalemate, uncertainty, no communication, separation, unfulfilled, or dark arts at play. Let's go into Mars, which is also the Emperor card in the tarot deck. This also is facing adversity or fighting through it, or climbing a figurative mountain spiritually. Overcoming adversity, this could mean graduation or completing something, a promotion, a bonus, getting the job you want, victory. This is also divine masculine energy, success in your career or career advancement. This could be a mating call or getting communication or a proposal, either by a love proposal or a job proposal. This could be a truth bomb, or a moment of hearing hard truths, or the Tower card. Let's talk about Pluto, which is usually 22, mirroring energy. Also comes to a 4, which talks about angelic protection, but this is the Death card in the tarot deck as well. This could mean being left out, a divorce or a separation, no contact or communication, long distance, no hope, stuck or given up, illness or disease, resilience, working hard, advancement, self-improvement, self-reflection, or the Hermit energy, as in the Hermit card, or Virgo, reminiscing about the past or making memories. Let's talk about Venus, which is usually a 16, which turns into a 7, which talks about luck. Venus is the card of love, or the planet of love. It's also known as the Empress card in the tarot deck. This can represent twin flames, a love match, fertility, or pregnancy. This is the divine feminine energy. This could mean community or structure, nurturing or caretaking, sympathy, loss or comfort, grief, death, a supporting role or a supporting person, or friendship. Let's talk about Saturn. This is also the Emperor card as well. This is a return of something, wising up or glowing up. This could be someone's birthday or something specific about an age or an anniversary or some kind of milestone. This could be somebody getting a home or something about home investments. It could be car trouble or investing in car, longevity, future planning, deep thinking, logical minded, warnings or caution, or literally that somebody died or loss of a job. Let's go into Neptune, which is usually 21, which makes a 3. This talks about your divine purpose. It's also the Moon card in the tarot deck. This is analytical, decision making, working on legacy or humanitarian, facing feelings or emotional outbursts, heartsick, in love, swept up, overwhelmed, grieving, depression, time crunch, divine timing, or wisdom. It's also like the Queen of Swords energy, making cuts out of your life, speaking up about something, or protesting. Let's talk about Earth, which is also the World card in the tarot deck. This is grounding yourself or somebody who is grounded, stabilizing or needing to be, or somebody who's trying to stabilize something or who is stable, balance, birth and development, oh my goodness, building mode, or it could be literally building something, delegating, marriage, commitment, and contracts, earth magic, or an angel card, fairy or kitchen magic, or 10 of Cups energy, wish fulfillment. And last but not least, let's talk about Mercury, which is a 15, usually makes a 6. Mercury comes to bring change, to make change and get you on your right path. But it's the Magician card in the tarot deck. This talks about return. There's also Mercury retrograde, learning lessons that you should have, or things coming back because you didn't learn lessons the first time. Seeds sprouting or being planted. Big changes or exes returning. More than one option, either in love or work. Spiritual downloads. Akashic records. Mastery of something. Communication issues or speech issues or throat chakra issues. Or there's some kind of problem in your life because of miscommunication. So I hope this was helpful. I know I doubled my time, but it was like a crash course in astrology, and it's really, I just wanted to give you as much information as I could. I hope you liked it. I think next week, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to post it in a community post by the end of the night, because I need to think about it for a second. What are we digging in? If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I'm not sure if I'll do it next, but I might do it. No promises, but if it's a good idea, I will dig into it. I'm open to ideas. Anyway, love and light. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. My little astrologers out there, go forth and prosper. Deuces. I love you. Toodaloo, boo-boos, boo.